Okay, so I have a corner combo with Jamie that costs 2 drive gauge meter to do. It starts with a wall splat. 1 meter for drive impact, the other for the drive rush. Here it is. So after knockdown, you're plus 39. I'm gonna show you different options you can do. So the first one I want to show you is that you can beat DP by jumping forward and doing the air special. So first I'm gonna show you how it looks when you block it, and then I'll show you how it looks when they actually DP. So you're -3 in that occasion. Look at player 2 frame data because I'm using record settings to do the combos. So you're -3, so they're most likely gonna mash, especially if they know. So you should just respect and block and like try to walk back or get away. Just don't get grabbed. I think grab is frame 5, so if you hold back you don't get grabbed. Okay. So now I'm gonna show you what happens when they attempt to DP. When they DP, the Shoryuken misses completely. I don't know if you saw, but like it was -45, and it doesn't matter how much you're negative. They miss the DP, and you recover way faster than them. So you can do a punish counter combos if they can die to it, or like if it's like real early game and that you can't kill them, or you can't get the real damage that you want to get. You don't have meter, whatever. You can just back throw to get punish counter back throw, which does like crazy damage, and you reset them in the corner. So now I'll show you what happens if they attempt to walk forward. So sadly, you do lose to someone who's walking forward, and I think they can punish you. I'll show you how that looks. I won't do full combo, I'll just show you punish because I'm bad. They can punish you. So you lose if they hold forward basically. But there's a remedy to people holding forward. And I think unless they really know, no one's gonna hold forward. They might hold forward after they see the special on reaction, but like in high pressure situations, they probably won't. So to beat hold forward, what you have to do is you have to jump medium kick, and it'll cross up, like it'll force cross up, but they'll block the cross up, and you'll be I think +6, so you can just pressure them from there. You do lose corner, but you can also like try to throw them. You have like plenty options. And here's what you do if they walk forward. Well, you don't really do it, but with the mix-up is like if they walk forward, you get a cross up. But I think most likely, I can also test it, the jump medium kick probably loses to DP. So here we go. I'm gonna actually show walking forward. You see, walking forward forces you to block, and he's +6, so they can throw you. I'll show again. See, they're +6. They can just throw you back in the corner. Well, you can not they. You can throw them back in the corner, or you can just appreciate the +6 and press buttons. Okay, so now I'm gonna show what happens if you DP the jump medium. Okay, so I tried to recognize it, I got hit. I'm ODDP. Okay, even regular hits, So I don't really have to show it, but you lose a DP if they jump in. So in all, I feel like knowledgeable people, they're gonna walk forward once you jump in, but then like it puts them in strike throws still. But most people see jump ins and try to DP. Uh, Also, an option I forgot to show, which I'll show, is parry. They can just parry. You lose a perfect parry. Um, if they don't perfect parry, I think you're still plus. Not plus enough to get like a, you know, a throw, but plus enough to like keep pressing buttons. And they can do like the parry attack, like I want to say push block, but I don't really know what it is. But yeah, they can just parry. Okay, so now I'll show parrying. After parrying, it says they're plus 36, which I think it means they can punish you for parrying. I can try to like really see, and you mean you can hold parry to keep parrying follow-ups, but then you get grabbed. So like parrying is not even like a true option unless you perfect parry. I'm attempt to perfect parry this. Yeah, you don't actually win if you parry, you know?
You're not getting through. Pay attention.
With this knowledge now, you can also, once like the opponent, like you see they're like a parry guy, you can empty hop and throw, because they're not gonna walk forward. And if they do walk forward and you empty hop, they can obviously hit you first, but you know, you can still attempt to throw. It might get tech. Okay, so if you know your guy's a parry guy, you can just empty hop and throw them. So I'll show that.
There you go.
Okay, so now I'll show what happens when like they walk forward and you empty hop. Okay, so this will be the last thing I show. This most heartbreaking part. There's one option to cover all of this. The enemy can just forward dash. Yeah, they can just forward dash. And you lose a corner, but you know, it's still good, because like if they generally don't know you can use it. And you know, in fighting games, like perfection is cool, but you still have to remember you're like fighting a human opponent. So not everyone is gonna instant dash unless they have the knowledge. They might have the knowledge after watching this, but you know, not everyone's gonna have the knowledge. And that should be it.